Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the Crypto Ginger here. Just thought I would briefly discuss with everyone a particular article that I found extremely important. And of course, and this is a big if, what they talk about here in this article, if it comes to fruition, it is a very strong likelihood we'll see a very strong push in the right direction for Ripple, the company, but more importantly, possibly a very positive push in the right direction for the XRP price point. Now, mind you, I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing about what I'm about to provide you here is financial advice. It's just me connecting some dots for all of you guys and hopefully showing a bigger picture as to what we're potentially able to see as far as Ripple making these connections here. Now, of course, this is an article talking about a bank called Nordea, which just so happens to be the largest financial group in Northern Europe. And their CEO apparently has publicly revealed recently that Ripple and its R3 consortium is of enormous importance to them. Now, from what I'm gathering in this article here, it sounds like Nordea Bank is possibly using Deloitte as a particular prototype. We also know that Deloitte is integrating Ripple and Stellar into their blockchain to enable peer-to-peer transactions across different types of geographies. And we'll get into that here in just a second. Nonetheless, there's another connection here, and that happens to be Temenos. And I talk about Temenos in a previous video and the importance of Temenos and major bank players all around the globe. So please watch that video to get a better understanding. But again, we're connecting some dots here. Temenos, Deloitte, and Ripple. And it just so happens that it has obviously sparked a very huge interest in the CEO of this bank, Nordea. So we could potentially see something happen as far as an integration for what Ripple has to offer to make the processing of transfers of money for Nordea Bank faster, more successful, and potentially even cheaper than what they have ever experienced. Now, interesting enough, the CEO of Nordea Bank goes out to state publicly as well that major changes are anticipated on the paying side. Information is already passing in the world for seconds, but thousands of billions of dollars are slow. Bank transfer from Helsinki to New York costs extra and still takes days. Payments are, of course, the greatest potential. The volumes are the biggest. He brings up a very good point. When you have a large amount of money, there's going to be the means of having to pay a large amount of money for sending all of that over to any other location across the globe, just simply because of third-man parties that are incorporating themselves in this transfer of the funds back and forth. Well, this is where XRP, the coin, one of the fastest digital assets out there, the cheapest as far as its transaction fees, and of course the most scalable out of your top performing coins. It really reigns supreme by comparison to all of those other top performing coins out there, and it would make sense as to why they would take an interest in Ripple and of course what Ripple has to offer. Ripple, obviously they're not XRP, but they definitely have the means of integrating things such as XRapid, which has a use case for XRP in that. So this could be absolutely huge move for Nordea Bank. This could also be a very large move for Ripple, the company, as well. And again, this could shift the price point of XRP in the right direction. I do want to make one more connection here between this, Nordea Bank, Ripple, Deloitte, and Temenos, and that is with a particular link that I got from Sam Ian's Twitter page. I follow him on Twitter and, of course, on YouTube. He does provide some pretty good information there, but this right here happens to be something that was coming from FinTech Futures, and this is an article talking about Deloitte, and they are pioneering an integration project combining Ripple's protocol and Temenos core banking software for direct bank-to-bank settlements in real time. As you can see here, this is just information connecting all the dots there. Deloitte with Ripple with Temenos, which means that, again, if we go back to this article and this bank Nordea happens to want to use what Ripple has to offer, they're going to be going through that integration process, which would include Temenos. So please go back and watch that video that I talk about with Temenos because you'll get a better understanding there. I also kind of briefly go over as to why there's a potential we could see a huge price point shift if Temenos integrates, XRapid, for example, into all the major banks around the globe. We would absolutely see a major shift in the price point. But again, I'm not a financial advisor and nothing about this is financial advice. I'm just trying to connect some dots for everybody. I do want to end on this right here. This is an article that really stood out to me just as well because we do know that Coinbase is basically going to be a huge competitor when it comes to cryptocurrencies, but They're stating in this article that Coinbase could compete with the New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ. And of course, we also know that both New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ are moving into the realm of cryptocurrency. So it makes sense that Coinbase could be a competitor to those three companies. But this information is coming from a gentleman named Daniel Masters, founder of Global Advisors Ltd. And former head of global energy trading at JP Morgan. So my guess is that this gentleman here has already seen what's happening with not only the stock side of things, but also the cryptocurrency side of things dealing with JP Morgan, and also as well seeing the amount of money that's been going into the cryptocurrency ecosystem. So with someone like that stating that Coinbase could be a major player, a competitor against New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ, those are pretty bold words there. And my guess is that it's going to reign true here in the upcoming future. Probably 2019 going into 2020 for sure. But let me know what you guys think about all this here. I just wanted to connect some dots for you guys and see what you guys think, and hopefully maybe we'll start seeing some positive reaction with these particular banks who are looking at Ripple as a potential and something that would help them out with cross-border payments. Outside of that, thanks for watching, guys. And hey, if you enjoyed what you saw, please hit that like button. It definitely helps get this information out there to as many people as we possibly can. And also share this content out with everybody. And if you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. This channel has been growing by leaps and bounds, and I could not have done it without you guys. If you really want to help this channel grow, please donate to my Patreon page. Even $1 a month would be amazing and would absolutely go right into my channel to make it more professional for you guys and allow me to create even more content. Thanks again for watching, guys, and have a wonderful day.